Welcome back to episode 3, week 3 of What Sold Last Week. What sold last week? First off, we're going to start off with this Nike outlet find. I found this when Nike outlets reopened the first week, when they reopened from the pandemic here at my local store. And I've picked up several of these. I've made already a few videos, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. But the Paul George 3s, the PG 3s, black gamma colorway. These shoes have done pretty well, as I suspected. I picked up about 8 pairs of these, and they have gradually sold consistently since then. I sell about one a week. This week I've sold 2 with the playoffs, with the NBA restart and the playoffs approaching. People have naturally gained more interest in the NBA and its players. Paul George has been playing pretty good for the Clippers. When I picked these shoes up, they were marked down to $50 already, plus an additional 30%. So I picked these up for about $40 after taxes, and I've been doing really well with these. I've been selling every single pair for $100 and no less. Off it goes. Next up, I've got a thrift store find. Now, I picked this thrift store find up when I first started thrifting a few years back. When I first started, I was looking out for things that I know about, sports mostly, electronics, that kind of stuff. So retro jerseys, old jerseys drew my attention fairly quickly, and I started picking up old players, popular players from teams and in good condition. This one here, Bob Sanders, Colts jersey. He was a strong safety for them. Very good quality. I mean, almost perfect quality, almost brand new quality. This one's been sitting for a while though. He's a defensive player, popular player, but not a very, very popular player. And it's kid size. So I've got a collection of jerseys. I've got over 100 jerseys probably picked up from all thrift stores. And I always get them because they're so cheap. This one I got for $4. So I know it's going to sell eventually. It's a long-term investment, but it's a low investment, low risk, high reward. This one just sold yesterday. Took a while, but the buyer will be very pleased with the condition. I sold it for $20. Very light, first class shipping. Very low fees on this. Very PayPal fees, eBay fees very low. Not a big gain, but a quick $10 to $12 gain profit for me. Off that goes. Next up, we've got a Burlington find. This Burlington find is the Clemson dry fit player's t-shirt, practice t-shirt or so, something like that. It's a workout shirts by Nike, as you see here. I picked this thing up for $2. I got this a while back, probably at the end of last summer, maybe, or the beginning of football season last year. So maybe last September. So it's been sitting at the bottom of my closet for a while here in my inventory, but not a big deal. I mean, for $2, I'm not worried about it. I know it's going to sell. No rush. Retails $45. I knew it was going to sell. I'm not too worried about things like this sitting around too long because it's a very low investment. $2. I just sold this last night actually. Somebody sent me an offer for $20 and I let it go for $20. I mean, after it's very light, featherweight, put it in a poly envelope, first class, probably about $3 or $4 shipping, if that. After all the fees and everything, still make a good $15. I more than tripled my investment. So things like this really add up. You don't always got to go for the big shoes, the popular shoes. You can go for apparel. Low investment products, if you're first starting out, is a good way to start. Thrift finds are good. Low ticket items like that Clemson shirt, perfect investment. Low, build your inventory, build your funds, and reinvest in your business. But off that goes. Next up, we got a Ross find. This Ross find is an NFL find. This one is the Detroit Lions Nike pullover quarter zip jacket / sweater. Very light, perfect for the fall weather. Perfect for the beginning of football season. This thing retails for $85. I picked these up from Ross for $12. I got them in a bunch of different teams. Every year we see this NFL stuff get flooded at Ross. You gotta pick the right stuff right before the football season starts. We get all these apparels from the previous seasons pop up at Ross. I picked these lines up. I picked up a couple of these in different teams. This one is the first one that's sold. I picked these up about 2 weeks ago, and there wasn't any listed. I couldn't find another one listed like it, but don't let that scare you off. If you feel as though it's a good product, and I did, Nike, pullover, zip, I mean, I know this is going to sell. I don't care if there's completed listings or not on eBay. You don't need that for every item. Follow your gut. If you know something is going to sell, pick it up for 12 bucks. I mean, I knew I could sell this for at least 50, and I did. I got 50 bucks for this. It sold last night. This one is a good sale, good profit for me, good product for the buyer. As you see, they got it for half price off retail. So off it goes. Next up, we got another Ross find. I found this 2 weeks ago at Ross. Most people would probably overlook these shoes. They don't really pop out at you. These are tennis shoes. These are the Vapor X men's tennis shoe. This is a smaller size, so a man could wear these. A woman could possibly wear these. These were 6.5, I believe, in men's. So they're 8 in women's. But they got that good volcano lava colorway, and it's a good looking shoe. These shoes, I was not able to get the price tag off. I got these for 39 bucks, so basically $40. I was not able to get these off. Somebody's got to tell Ross to stop using the ink pens to put the prices on the bottom. But I clearly displayed this in my listing. I even mentioned it in the description. So normally these shoes would go for about 100 bucks. I had to adjust the price because of that. I ended up getting 90 for these. Still a good flip. They only lasted about 2.5, 3 weeks. So I still made about a good 25 on these, which is not bad. I was happy with it. Off they go. So next up, we got a Ross find. This Ross find came last week from the men's section, from the apparel section. It's a Washington Redskins sideline vapor coaches sweatshirt type of thing. Dry fit. Pretty cool sleeves. Resembles the jersey sleeves. So it's a pretty cool item. Again, this item I did not find other listings of on eBay, so I had no idea what it could sell for. But I do know my Redskins apparel. I know my NFL apparel, and I knew that this item would sell guaranteed for no less than 50 bucks. I listed it last week, and just last night I got the alert that it was sold. Sold it for $55. I picked it up for $13.99. Again, it's about to be football season. NFL stuff is starting to sell real quick, particularly Washington Redskins. Washington Redskins Nike stuff always does well. And this one, pretty cool. It says Washington Football. As you know, the Redskins retired. Washington football team retired the name Redskins. So all their stuff is selling real quick. If you see anything, pick it up. This one's got a Burlington find. This Burlington find I picked up about 3 weeks ago. I picked up 3 pairs of these. These are high-end Mercurial 7 Superfly 7s. Very good quality soccer shoe, soccer cleat for kids. It's a kid's size 6 actually, pretty popular size. I couldn't make my mind up at first to pick these up or not. There's a lot of cleats out there, a lot of them lower end, some of them don't sell at all. These ones I know would sell in the men's size, and I usually pick them up in the men's size, but I didn't know if I should get them in the kid size. After thinking about it, I went back upstairs to the kids section and I picked these up. 3 pairs, $20 each. These just sold a few minutes ago on eBay for 80 bucks. I've got one more left. I've sold 2. This one is sold Very nice colorway, good quality. This one should make the customer very happy. It should improve the kids' soccer skills on the field as well. Maybe, maybe not. But it's a good pickup for somebody. Good sale for me. This shoe is out. Next up, we got a Burlington find from the kids section. The kids section has been dry for a while, so this was a pleasant surprise to find about 3 weeks ago. I picked up 3 pairs of these high premium quality Superfly 7 Juniors cleats for soccer. Boom, right here. Look at the beauty on these babies. The texture, the quality. These, my friends, are good quality cleats. I don't get too many cleats, but when I do, I make sure they're elite quality. ACC, Mauricio's, Superflies, those are the ones that you want your hands on. I picked these up for the good old price of $19.99. Burlington special, of course. The prices we all know and love. Picked these up, 20 bucks. Sold a pair 2 days ago for $75. Sold another pair this morning for another $75. These are out of here. Next up, we have apparel. Another good find from Ross, men's section. I had previously sold one of these, and after I noticed how fast it sold and how many people were actually watching it, I remembered my local Ross had 3 or 4 more that I had seen on a previous visit. So I went right back to Ross, which is up the street, and I picked up the remaining inventory of this LA Lakers, Los Angeles Lakers team hoodie by, that's right, Fanatics. Fanatics product. This hoodie is listed on fanatics.com on their website. It's out of stock. It's probably last year's model, and it was $45 retail. They're sold out. So I knew when I saw this, a lot of people would pass up Fanatics. A lot of people don't even know what it is. I know with the NBA restart, we're fast approaching the playoffs. The number 1 seeded in the West, LA Lakers merchandise will definitely sell. So I went back, I picked up 5 more of these, and this one already sold about a week later. I just got 45 bucks for this one, and I bought it for $12.99. See guys, those are the kind of flips that you want to invest your money into. These low investment, potentially higher returns, higher profits. I mean, $12.99 to $45.99, even after tax, I more than double my money. That's what we're in the game for. That's what it's all about. This hoodie is going out to Cali. Off it goes. Up next, we got a Burlington find. This Burlington find I located during the reopen after the pandemic about 2 months ago when they had their 50% off deals. Air Max women's Dia. Not one of the upscale Air Maxes, but still does pretty well. Listed for $34, 50% off. Got these for about 16 bucks, and they were listed for about 2 months. Finally, the right buyer came along and picked these up this morning for $75. Good little flip, good sale, especially at the $16 purchase price. I'm happy with it. They're out of here, and off they go. Up next, we got a Burlington find. This Burlington find, again, was found right after the pandemic when we returned, when the store first opened with the 50% discount. I've had it for about 3 weeks now, almost a month. Adidas Alpha Bounce in the cool blue colorway with the gray Continental soles. This shoe is super comfortable, super dope looking. In my size, I almost kept it for myself, but somebody picked it up last night, 60 bucks on eBay. After the 50% discount, this shoe only cost me 20 bucks. So with all the fees and everything, still made a good, still doubled up my money. So this one was a good pickup. This one's out of here. That'll do it for this episode. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop that like button so you